Welcome. In this session, we will add a label to our root window by using label widget. So I am in code editor and I will write the name of that widget. Label, as you can see, IntelliSense is telling us about this. So label is a class provided by tkinter and I am using it. So in the arguments of this class, as I am making object of this class, I have to specify where I want to add this label. So I want to add it in root window which we have here. So I will specify root here. Now it will add a label in our root window. So next we can give a lot of more arguments like color, font and much more. But for in this lecture I will just give it text. So text is a property that specifies the text of our label. So I will say here my first label. So label says my first label and add it to the root window. Now there is one more thing. We have to use some geometry manager to specify the position of this label on root window. So we will get into the details of geometry managers as there are multiple geometry managers, but for now I will use just the pack geometry manager and it will place it in our window. So I will just quickly run this to see the output. As you can see, it is running but it's not showing the window. Why? Because it is hidden behind this code editor. I can run it from here. As you can see, it appeared. If you don't see this window, you can search it on the top left corner and it usually appears there. It might be behind your code editor. So I will just expand it and you can see that it says my first label and it is placed in the center top of this window. So our label is successfully placed in our window. Now further what we can do here is, as we know label is a class here and we are making an object of this class, so we can also catch this object. So how we can do that? I will write some name here for the object, let's say my label, and put it equal to this class. So I'm catching the object here in my label. What it will do, I can use this object later on in my code. So that's very important. And we can also move this .pack statement, that is geometry manager, into the next line as well. How we can do that? Let's see. I will write the name of the object my label and then say pack. So instead of doing it in one line, you can do it on separate lines. So that will make the code neat and more understandable. So I will just run it again to see the output and there will be no difference in the output. As you can see, still the window is there and the pack is working. So that's all from this session.